You are listening to socialtv.co.za with myself, Nokuthula. In our top stories, BP Southern Africa to donate 8 million rands to support KZN flood relief efforts, and SA's Changemakers drive Audi Story of Progress campaign. In our top story, BP Southern Africa, BPSA, announced recently that it will be donating 8 million rands to help support the flood relief efforts in KwaZulu-Natal. The donation will be made through its ongoing partnership with the Solidarity Fund. The parties are in the process of finalizing the project plan and its monitoring and evaluation aspects. The donation will provide displaced flood victims with food, water, and other essential emergency supplies, BPSA said in a statement. The health, safety, and security of our people and our environment are core BP values, and we are pleased to be able to provide meaningful and critical support towards the country's collective stand to help those in need in the province. We are grateful for the exceptional leadership of our board chairperson, Advocate Thandi Orlean, as her support has made this donation possible, says Daelo Mojapelo, BP Southern Africa CEO. In our next story, advocacy group Niel is pleased to announce the online launch of its illustrated ebook, which documents the intimate stories of 11 intergenerational African women's journey towards self-agency. Titled Sit With Me, the stories shared provide a deep understanding of African women's lived experiences of gender injustice within a patriarchal society and how they learn to navigate through it. Hosted by Niel's website, www.niel.net, for free download by the public. The stories traverse themes of female boldly, autonomy and sexual and reproductive health and rights, gender-based violence, economic justice and rights, and women's leadership and political participation. Lolo Cynthia Ihesi, advocacy officer at Niel, explains the use of the storytelling technique as aiming to spark conversation around deep-rooted beliefs and behaviors regarding women's agency and autonomy. Storytelling has been identified as one of the most powerful tools to change norms and unearth limiting beliefs that have become normalized in society. The ebook aims to reach the audience of teenage girls and young women whose norms are still being formed and have not yet been inhibited. The concept is one of the intimate sisterly learning, whereby a younger sister might sit with an elder sister to listen, learn, and draw strength from their experiences as they remove the cloak of silence. This mentoring methodology provides teenage girls and young women with tools and tips to increase their self-agency and awareness of the world. The ebook explores what happens in their minds, bodies, and in their subsequent personal, professional journeys and breakthrough moments. The Audi Story of Progress campaign is part of a global series of stories detailing personal manifestos of living progress shared by international personalities like Janelle Monáe, singer and songwriter, Regina Jean Page, actor, Stella McCartney, fashion designer, and Tom Hardy, actor. Locally, South African changemakers including Aisha Pando, digital entrepreneur, Dion Chang, trends analyst, Donald Nxumalo, interior designer, and Henley Prinsloo, ocean conservationist, who have been featured, are believed to be living out Audi's brand characteristics of performance, digitalization, sustainability, and design in their own respective careers and fields. The goal of the campaign was to inspire South Africans by redefining their attitude towards the future. We can all work together to deliver a better tomorrow through the decisions we make today, because the future is an attitude, says Taryn Knight, Head of Marketing, Product and PR at Audi South Africa. Working with South African change makers who shape their future through an optimistic and confident attitude gave the global work local relevance. It allowed us to showcase their efforts and success stories as part of a launch that aims to shape the future of mobility in South Africa. Audi's launch of our all-electric e-tron range. In our final story, Viva Technology and the International Finance Corporation, IFC, announced today the top 45 startups that have been longlisted for the first edition of the Africa Tech Awards. The Pan-African initiative, supported by Proparco, aims to recognize and support emerging startups that are driving innovation and development impact across the continent in three main sectors: climate tech, fintech, and health tech. The 45 startups, 15 in each of 3 awards categories, have been selected from a total pool of more than 300 applications, with Nigeria, Egypt, Kenya, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, South Africa, and Morocco showing the highest participation rate. Overall, fintech is the category that received the most applications, 124, followed by health tech 95 and climate tech 93. Nearly 6% of the applicant startups have at least one woman in their board. The final winners, one per category, will be announced at the first Africa Tech Award ceremony, which will take place during the 2022 edition of Viva Technology on June 15 and 18 in Paris. The 3 winning startups will benefit from access to the Viva Technology IFC and category sponsors network, as well as one-on-one meetings with leaders and top executives in the tech industry. To recap our top stories, BP Southern Africa to donate 8 million rand to support KZN flood relief efforts. For more CSI news, you can visit our website at www.socialtv.co.za.